Hi guys, welcome back to the BMW Guy YouTube channel, and today we're going to be showing you some cool hidden features. It's going to be a part 2 video as to the one I've previously done. So it's going to be 5 more cool hidden features on your BMW that you didn't know about. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so number 1 is going to have to do with our braking system. And basically this feature is sort of a safety feature, it's a performance feature, but essentially what happens is at high speeds, sort of 100 miles an hour plus, the brakes preload, which means that the caliper gets tighter and tighter onto the disc in order to give you much more performance sensitivity on the brakes when you need them for braking at high speeds. As well as this, obviously when you're braking at high speeds, your brakes get hotter and they begin to fade. Therefore the BMW braking system actually increases the amount of pressure in the brake system in order to compensate for the fade, so that your braking performance isn't affected as much. Just a cool little feature really. Again, another part of it is steering. So when you're traveling at high speeds, your steering will weighten up in order to make the car less sensitive. So you may notice this, especially on the M Sport, because the steering is quite heavy anyway. But yeah, the steering will adapt itself to the speed that you're going. So this is number 2, obviously. When you're driving around town at low speeds, your steering is much more light and floaty. However, when you get out onto the open road and put your foot down, the steering will tighten up, get stiffer, and will actually make it far better handling and give you much more feel through the wheel. So yeah, so that's just that adaptability of the car with the speed is quite cool. Another thing to do with as you speed up is the stereo volume. So that will actually increase depending on how fast that you're going, and essentially that's to account for the extra road noise traveling at high speeds give you. So you can adjust it in the settings. I'll show you how to do that in another video if you request it. But basically, yeah, what it does is it adjusts the sound in accordance with your speed, either increasing or decreasing, so that you still are able to hear your music at a decent level whilst driving at speed. So yeah, it's quite a cool little feature. It's just nice to see how these BMWs sort of adapt to your surroundings and how they're being driven. It's all subtle little things that most people don't know, but once you do know, it's quite obvious. So yeah, next one's going to be under the bonnet. Okay guys, here we are under the bonnet, and we're going to be talking about these little bad boys. These are drain cover. So they're removable, so that you can actually, this one's actually the harder one, clear out all of the leaves and it doesn't get stuck in your drainage holes, which is common cause for rust on any car. So yeah, some BMWs didn't actually come with these as standards, they were an extra, where this one had it when I bought it, so I'm not sure if they were added by a later owner. But you've got them on both sides, just at the base of the windscreen. As you can see, this one's full up of leaves here. So that's, yeah, just a nice little feature that catches all the crap basically that your car collects, and then you can remove them easily to keep them clean, which is good. Okay guys, and I think this is number 5 now. So this is something to do with the key in the boot, and essentially on BMW 3 Series, etc., it's not so much prevalent on this car, but if you put your keys in the boot and shut it, the car will now not lock at all, because the keys are in the boot. And this is obviously to stop you shutting your own keys in the back of your own car, which is an issue obviously for people who do that regularly. So yeah, those are just 5 little features on the BMW 1 Series, or sort of BMWs in general, because this applies to all BMWs of this era, that you probably didn't know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.